This is Pitstop, a weekly recap of all your Overwatch Contenders Europe action with your host, Tech Girl.
Welcome to Pitstop, and it's our week 3 recap of Overwatch Contenders Europe. We're midway through the competition. Fancy. This week, we share some memes with Horthic from 1 Point, recap all the action you missed in the broadcast, and also, turns out we made a little mistake last week, so we'll fix those analyst score predictions. Scandal. Let's pull this payload over and take a quick pit stop. Contenders is all about jumping on that path to pro and getting picked up by an Overwatch League team. Interesting stat for you, thanks Reddit. 18 or 19% of the players currently in OWL are actually from Europe. We're ahead of America. Winning! This week, Giganti faced off against Young and Beautiful. They won 2-0, but also drew 2 maps. We're still debating if that speaks to the yab-dab, obnoxious May plays, or if Giganti has chinks in the armor that can be exploited by other teams. This game also gave us some insights into what being stuck in the brig is like. Thanks, MizVizility.
So I now need to ask you a personal question, because during this game, MizVizility tweeted out a picture and you looked a little bit miserable. Can you explain what was going on?
It's the brig meta.
We called it.
I'm in brig jail, and yeah, that's why I'm mad.
Okay, we're going to leave you in brig jail till next week. Thanks so much for chatting to us, and good luck with the rest of the competition.
Morningstars won 3-1 against HSL Esports, and Tech36 might be the hungriest diva we've seen. Winstrike took a convincing win against Bazooka Puppies, and Chow decided to share with us why they always play May.
Back in the day, when a lot of teams started to play default classic goats, we wanted to play it as well, but we were struggling. So we figured out a way to sort of counter it, and we just played it a lot. And now we have more experience on it, and no one can pick it up, basically. Or like people try to, but they don't do it consistently because they have more time on classic goats. I think that's the reason.
British Hurricane beat last week's upset crew of Hash Shu, but the Angry Titans topplers did claim a Route 66 victory and held the Academy team to a draw on Hanamura. Hurricane did have a new roster this week with the addition of Danid into the fold. His Doomfist packs a punch. Yeah, that was cringe. But the addition of Danid does see Flippy removed. Both these players got airtime in Pitstop episode 2, so it's always nice to see their payloads keep on moving. 1 Point beat August and Hungary convincingly, and guess what? Horthic also got out of the brig, which he was pretty happy about.
It felt quite good. I guess we got to show some flexibility for the viewers and other teams, that we're not just a GOATS one-trick team, and we can adapt to other comps. It's an unpopular opinion, but I really like the meta because I believe it really fits what Overwatch always wanted. It's a team-based game, and this comp currently, it excels the most on being played as a team, basically. I really like it, I guess, but maybe I'm biased because we're good at it. I used to play League of Legends and Counter-Strike on a casual level, never really tried to go pro, but I kind of got sick of both games and didn't really have a main game until I saw Overwatch, where I played open beta, and ever since I've just loved the game, and I love the dynamic of it and what it brings. And for the future, I mean, the end goal is always getting Overwatch League. That's what we all want. But for the nearest future, what I hope for me is just to get in an academy team and just continue my journey.
Angry Titans recovered from their loss last week to clean sweep We Have Org. They do face 1 Point next week though. It's the match of the week and is going to be the decider for top spot in their group. We're moving into the final weeks of the competition. This is it. Map wins and points on the board are going to make all the difference to determine which teams make it through. We started with 12 teams at the start of this competition. Only 8 get to make it to playoffs. Our analyst desk predictions might actually help you if you're a betting man or woman and you want to figure out where to put your money. However, they do sometimes get it wrong. So do we though, because Trinoc, my trusty producer, magically just, I don't know, added a point to Jaws' score. We fixed it though this week. Look, all sorted. Everything's correct again. Yay! And that's it for this week. We will be back next week with more Overwatch Contenders Europe recap action for you. For now though, back to the brig with you.
Thank you guys for watching today's episode and supporting Tier 2 Overwatch. We'll see you all again next week.